I've recently been getting lots of compliments about my bob, and I decided to do a video about it, even though I usually don't do like hairstyling videos. But you guys commented a lot on Instagram and on Twitter about this bob, and I figured I might as well do a tutorial. I started my straight natural journey about a few months ago, and when I first started, my bob was nothing close to this. In fact, it was a disaster. But there are some few tips that have helped me along the way to getting like this perfect sleek classic bob, and it boils down to a few things. The first thing is how you blow dry your hair. And blow drying is very key because it takes a lot of the key work in getting that sleekness. It takes it out. It makes sure you don't rely on the straightening aspect. But when your hair is truly already blow dried, so as you can see in this video, I started out my hair already straight. So this is just like a refresher hairstyle. I've already straightened this sometime during the past week. Let me just walk you through my steps. Let's assume that my hair is freshly washed and towel damped. These are some of the products I use. I use the K18 leave-in molecular repair mask. So there are three key things you need when you are going straight natural or when you want to do a very sleek bob, which means you might be using a lot of heat. You need to use a hair treatment, you need to use heat protectant, and you need to use this silk infusion oil or any anti-frizz oil. Those three key things rapidly changed my bob game. So the first thing is, on damp hair, I use this K18 treatment. It is very good for repairing heat damage, and I do a lot of damaging a lot. Some of you care about like hair damage, so having a treatment like that is really important. Personally, I don't really care, but I figured, well, I got this and I figured I might as well use it. So at least let the hair not damage too much. Another key thing is to have heat protectant. So I decided to try out this Wild Dream coat because I've heard lots of good things about it. So I got the mini one, and to be honest, this has been lasting me for a couple of months now. I just, spray it all across my hair before I apply heat to it, and I don't know, I think it's making a very good difference because it's supposed to be like anti-humidity and anti-poof. Even though my silk press is still not lasting like 2 weeks, let's say a week max, but it's still helping a lot better compared to when I first started. If you can't afford that, you can start out with like a generally cheap one. This Tresemme one was very affordable for me when I first started out. So sometimes I use both of them together. The third thing is silk infusion. This oil is supposed to also be like a heat protectant and also leaves it looking silky. And K18 also comes with a molecular repair oil as well, which is supposed to repair your hair and also prevent against frizz. So you don't have to get like two of these things. So I just have them and I decided to use them together. You could use one oil, one heat protectant, and a hair treatment if you have one. Some people use Olaplex or L'Oreal or whatever form of heat damage treatment you have, you can use on your hair before you start. Another thing is that don't confuse hair treatment for moisturizer. Our hair still needs moisture, so I have like a shea butter and essential oils mix that I make myself, and that's what I use to moisturize my hair. Those are the things that I use during my blow dry. When it comes to the actual straightening itself, once you're done, like I said, the key thing is to ensure that your hair is very, already well blow dried. Once you're done with your blow dry and you can run a comb through your hair without any snatches or tangles, then what you want to do next is to straighten your hair. The flatness of the hair, for instance, today now I'm going for a little bit fluffy bob, so I didn't go in very thin sections. But if you want your hair to be much flatter than this, like let's say a very sleek flat bob, you would want to go in smaller sections, like really tiny sections, like you're literally flat ironing the hair. But I'm going for this classic puffy curved bob, which is why I did it in like some slightly bigger sections. So yeah, those are my tips and those are the things that I've done to change up my bob game. Tell me what you think. Would we consider going straight natural or rocking a bob as a signature hairstyle? Let me know in the comments. Bye bye.